This video is an overview of the workflow I teach in the Legacy Series courses for professional photo organizers. If you're curious about what the future of digital photo and video organizing looks like, this video will show you. I'm Meg, and my goal is to teach the most accurate, thorough, and profitable workflow for organizing digital photo and video collections. I've achieved my goal through extensive testing and experimentation over many years. I teach the only workflow that enables pros to preserve any meaningful information and added metadata that a client wants preserved. While not all projects require meaningful information and metadata to be preserved, an expert photo organizer must be able to. I'm a rebel in the photo organizing community. I've never been impressed with the applications and workflows commonly used by professional photo organizers and photo managers. So I developed a better, faster, and more profitable workflow. But because so many pros are skeptical, I'm offering these 4 courses for the introductory price of $329. And considering how much faster you'll be able to organize digital collections, it's a bargain. The Digital File Management course will be launched by December 1st, 2024, and that's when the 4-course bundle will be available. Duplicate Cleaner Pro 5 Fundamentals is the first course. It includes essential information for using DCP-5. Because of this course, the instructions given in other courses about using DCP-5 are minimal. The documents and videos included are intended to serve as reference materials for my other courses and for whenever you use DCP-5. You'll learn a lot even if you're an experienced user. I've been collaborating with the developers since early 2021 to improve this application for all photo organizers, so I know it very well. The second course in the series is Digital File Gathering and Filtering. Gathering files while preserving all folder structure is essential to accurate and thorough duplicate removal, even if your client does not want or need any meaningful information or added metadata preserved. Here's a screenshot showing the files I gathered from a client's sources using the non-selective file gathering technique taught in this course. Non-selective file gathering is very fast and ensures you gather all your clients' photos and videos, no matter what extension they have, including archives that may contain photos and/or videos. There is currently no other course that teaches pros to gather all photos and videos while preserving folder structure, and only by preserving folder structure can you preserve meaningful information added by clients, as well as verify photo and video dates. Here are 2 examples that demonstrate why it's so important to preserve folder structure when gathering files. If your client wants meaningful information preserved, that information may be in multiple levels of folder names. And if you won't be preserving meaningful information, one of the folder names reveals that the dates of photos in this folder are wrong. But even if you won't be checking or correcting dates, preserving the folder structure makes duplicate removal much more efficient. In the example on the right, the photos in the folder are undated. They have no EXIF date time original, and so no date taken is displayed. But if Eric's birth date is known, correct dates can be added to these photos. Non-selective file gathering means you'll gather unwanted files, but that's okay. DCP-5 is excellent for filtering out those unwanted files very quickly and efficiently. I've developed creative ways to use Duplicate Cleaner Pro 5 for tasks other than duplicate removal. Non-selective file gathering, followed by filtering, is proven to be faster and more thorough than careful, selective gathering of photos and videos only. After using DCP-5 to efficiently filter out over 81,000 files from my demo collection, all folder structure was still intact, and over 3,000 photos and videos were extracted from 91 archives during the process, Of course, you could navigate to those archives, extract them, then gather only the photos and videos, but that would take a lot longer. The next course, Whoop-de-Doop Photo Part 1, guides you through the process of removing exact duplicate photos. It's up to you and your client to decide how much meaningful information and added metadata to preserve, if any. The course includes a detailed step-by-step workflow spreadsheet for removing exact duplicate photos. Looking at photos while removing duplicates adds a lot of time to the process. But because this process relies on metadata and my expert knowledge of DCP-5, there's little need to look at the photos. That'll save you a lot of time. If your client does want information preserved, only DCP-5 can help you do it. There's no need to compromise. It is possible to keep the photo with the largest pixel dimensions and not lose any meaningful information or metadata. DCP-5 has little-known features that help you preserve any meaningful information or added metadata your client wants preserved. Did you know that with DCP you can add or edit keywords and star ratings, edit folder names, and move files to a different folder? Detailed instructions and demonstration videos show you everything you need to know. And if you don't need to preserve information and metadata, you'll be able to remove duplicates even faster. The next course in the series is Digital File Management. After exact duplicate photos have been removed, file management tasks begin. These tasks make later tasks, especially duplicate removal, much more accurate, thorough, and efficient. The screenshot shows my demo collection after almost 59,000 exact duplicate photos were removed, but before any file management tasks were done. Digital file management tasks include separating out undated photos, those without an EXIF datetime original, separating photos from videos, because the duplicate removal scan criteria used are different, separating videos by extension, because different video file extensions store dates in different metadata fields, separating out video thumbnails, because they're usually lousy photos, separating out scanned photos, so they can be deduped separately, separating out social media photos, which helps immensely with duplicate removal, separating out very short videos, those that were likely recorded by mistake or are too short to offer any enjoyment. You and your client can decide on the length. And flattening the folder structure, as much or as little as you choose. Most tasks involve filtering using file properties and metadata. When the files are moved, all folder structure is preserved, and some tasks are optional. Now let's look at my demo collection before and after file management. Aside from one optional task I did that is best done after more duplicates have been removed, it took me only a couple of hours to transform this collection. I needed to do that optional task to record the demonstration and write the instructions. Here you can get a better look at the contents of the main folders. My duplicate photo removal workflow takes advantage of both similarities and differences between the files on these folders, as well as options in DCP-5 to make duplicate removal much more accurate, thorough, and efficient. Finally, the C Supplementary folder is the place to store a wide variety of files, including those your client would not likely want in their organized collection. I have already started working on Whoop-de-Doop Video and Whoop-de-Doop Photo Part 2. I expect to launch them in January. Here are the links to my website, my course's website, and the Meg's Bytes blog. So, if you want to take your digital photo organizing to the next level and work more profitably, these are the links to follow.